morning from New York, bro. I'm in Middle Village, and this is the M station. And the MTA is promoting the IBX. They want people. I guess this is a kind of a way for them to do a poll to see if they can get support for it. Now let's take a look at their map before we talk to them. Look at all this shit here. This looks like everything Open Plans and Transportation Alternatives does. Hello there. Excuse me. Hello there. Oh yeah, this is the same shit Open Plans and Transportation Alternatives does. New York City Planning did this shit too, and they're actually behind this. Now apparently this is the line, which they actually should call this the GBX, the Gentrification Borough Express. Alright, so this is where it's going to go to, and this is where it's really going to be dicey. And I showed video of this, and there's nothing there. Really, there's literally nothing there. It's just all it's there is like illegal dumping and a lot of industrial businesses there, like scrap yards. And of course, this goes by gentrification central here. Really, this is like the gentrification corridor. And it goes right up Bushwick and stops here. And Elliott and this is where the future gentrification is going to take place. By Maspet and shit. And of course, it ends at Jackson Heights. There's already gentrification going on, but not that much. Not that much, because a lot of illegal immigrants migrated to this area. And this is where we film. Like your mountain commute. Now, what they don't show on here is how much this is going to cost, and what is going to be used to make this IBX possible, like eminent domain. And oh look, I like how they have this upside down so we can't look at it. Excellent. And here's the IBX team. And here are their dubious stats. This is the same shit they use to manufacture. This is like the data they fabricate to manufacture bus lanes. Like when they take away a lane of traffic, they put a bus lane on it. So let's get some questions here. Who should I ask? Should I ask this person or this person behind the table? Let me ask you. How much is this going to cost?
So the project is estimated to be around $5.1 billion.
Yeah, and will eminent domain be utilized for this? Because going to have to do a lot of fixing around this area. It's going to disrupt a lot of homeowners around here. This area here is interesting because a lot of this area is industrial. You plan on does the MTA plan on getting rid of like the scrap yards? Do they plan on buying them out?
So currently what we are in the 2-year design phase. What that means is that we're really right now looking at the right of way and making sure to be able to scope it out, understand what is needed for both the straight line and our trans line to be able to coexist with each other. So we're really looking into what that means if any eminent domain is going to be taken. And that will be published later in the fall as we're still
You think they would publish this now, considering the effort you guys are making into this? And
so I think right now what we're doing is it's twofold. We're going out and doing outreach to let people know about the project and for the neighborhoods to let us be aware of issues that are in the actual community. So all of them have been flooding in certain areas.
That's a good point, because the MTA right now, they can't even mitigate the flooding and the subsistence that exists right now. I mean, first off, one budget money be better going into flood mitigation that the MTA still cannot handle in this era, and after congestion pricing, a year and a half of congestion pricing, and why it's kind of like unfeasible to be wasting money on this. So what do you think about that? I mean, should the MTA be taking care of the subway that has tons of problems now? Still got to modernize singles everywhere. Still got to build a lot more elevators. I mean, I'm pretty sure these stops going to have elevators, right? I mean, that's going to cost a lot more. I tell you, the way this sounds is going to cost a lot more than $5 billion. I mean, and also pretty sure you're going to have to buy out. You're going to have to buy out a lot of industrial businesses over there. And another concern is gentrification, because real estate developers and also real estate speculators, they're already hyping the potential of high market rate like luxury apartments around there, and it seems like they're using this as a luxury amenity. And that's another thing, because you notice there's a lot of towers built lately, and the thing is, also with the city, yes, they have to build towers near transit and stuff like that. And it's kind of like they're using subway stops, transits, and like mass transit-rich areas as like luxury amenities to and at least to the rise in rent speculation. So isn't this kind of going to encourage gentrification, especially when you're going to use eminent domain to pretty much displace a lot of people and tear down a lot of homes?
So I won't speculate about gentrification or building as we're a transit agency, so we're really focused on the transit portion of this.
Yeah.
What I do want to say in regards to eminent domain is right now this 2-year design process is really looking into that, because we want to take as minimal impact as possible in creating this. So our engineers are really looking into this to make sure to minimize the impact for the neighborhoods in New Jersey.
I don't know. This is way too ambitious, because you got to take care of the subway we have now, because the flooding is getting worse. It's getting worse every day. Every time it rains for less than not even 30 minutes of rain, because it comes down like buckets and stuff like that. It comes out. It's like water vomiting from the sky, and for some reason, and you'll see viral videos every day, every time it pours out, about how the subway can't handle it. How there's like waterfalls coming down the stairs. There's like a big creek of water coming off the platform going into the platform. I'm pretty sure it happens here too. I mean, it's kind of ludicrous that the MTA would waste money on this, especially. I mean, is congestion pricing going to pay for this? That's basically another question. Does congestion pricing have anything to do with this?
I don't believe congestion pricing has anything to do with this. This is allocated through our fiscal. This is our 2025 to 2029 capital project.
Yeah, the capital project.
We get some of our funding. Similarly with stormwater mitigation and flood mitigation, there is a pocket pool of that money allocated for that as well. I was
at the 2025, 2029 capital plan function at Jamaica when they were holding it. And it's interesting how this was never brought up. This was never there. You think they would put that there, because I'm pretty sure this was, actually this was in the plan. This was being hyped for a while and stuff like that, but now it's in the flesh. And now you're giving it to commuters and stuff, so this isn't a realistic plan. Especially the subway right now, even with congestion pricing funding it, it's still in a state of freaking disarray. It's kind of like, it's turning, and it's also turning dystopian. With the flooding and with the crime's rising again in the subway. I mean, I know you're going to need a lot of law enforcement to make sure nobody fare beats. This is going to cost a lot more than $5 billion. I mean, in the aftermath, it's going to cost a lot more. And also fare beating. They still can't stop fare beating. That's another thing. Why don't you try to stop fare beating on the trains and the buses before you do this? You got to have a stable system in order to do this. And right now, the MTA, the subway is not stable. It's very unstable. So I don't know. Well, you're being paid to do this and promote this. So more power to you. Good luck. And I really don't foresee this happening. This is actually as realistic as the Rockaway rail line, because they're trying to do the Queens Link with the Queens Way, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. I've seen the video for that. They want to like connect it with an LIRR, and that's actually going to cost more than this. You know? Good luck. Have a good day.